Hey guys, it's Jason Postel here, JP Capital Solutions. Just wanted to get on today, this beautiful Sunday. I was doing a little work and I was listening to Gary Vee. A lot of you have heard him. He's very motivational, and his content is unbelievable. And I was listening to him, and he was doing one of his talks. I mean, that's one thing I love about him too. He's not always trying to pitch a product or click this link and buy that. There's literally nothing. I mean, I've even gone to I'm not going to do a book review on it today, but his book Crush It, right? I mean, when I started listening to him, I'm like, man, this guy's bringing so much value, and there's literally nothing to buy, right? I was searching for something to buy from this guy, and so I went to the store, bought his book. But anyhow, he was talking, and a guy came up to him that had heard he was in town, and he flew in just to meet him, right? And he was doing one of his just kind of book signings, whatever. And this guy was about 45 years old, and he was figuring like he was coasting retirement. He had some kids, but didn't really feel like he was working on a project, but he wasn't launching it. He wasn't getting it out there. And then he came across Gary and just was like, take action, just pumped him up so much where he finally developed it, launched his product, and all because of Gary and just getting him motivated. And what it ended up being was how to build his own business, which I believe there was a title, he owned a title insurance company or something. But the point was, he was motivated because even though he had some success and he could leave some money to his family, he wasn't leaving a legacy. Like, he would say, oh, my millennial kids, they, right now they're not hungry to start a business, but he wanted to teach them, and the important thing was the course or the class, whatever he was packaging up was something that he just made a point that if Gary wasn't there to say, put out content, just get on here, tell people what you're doing. When you do leave this earth one day, you have something for your kids, like what was their journey like, right? So, and that's why this video is just what's your why, right? Because it comes down to, well, what are you doing? You're just making money to sit on a bunch of cash. That does nothing, right? So, what are you doing with that? More importantly, what are you leaving when you leave this earth, right? A legacy, or what did you leave to show your kids, your son how to treat women, or your daughter how to be respected by a man, right? So, all those things that really just hit home with me because, it really inspired me to do these videos, because as I had transitioned from being an athlete and building a business, I really wanted everybody gets on when the times are great and says, oh, yeah, I got this deal or that deal, or I'm doing this, but a lot of it's, you don't see the process, right, of these people. You don't see them starting and grinding. So just doing little videos like this, and telling people what, like Gary Vee, right? I mean, I started listening to him, and my life's changed just with some things. So, it really got me thinking of, why do I want to start a business? Well, it's not just to make money to buy a bunch of materialistic stuff, but it, to set up assets. Well, why? Get assets, income producing real estate for why? Well, I want to be able to set up my daughter's future and her kids, right? And create a passive income where, I can enjoy with her. So that was really it, guys. And it was, who else was it today? Brad Lee. I love listening to Brad Lee. I feel, similar things he says. And he said, perspective. It's just how you see things. And it was a fun example he used it was two kids and a let's say it was like a box. They were in a room. It was a room full of shit. Right? That was an example. Two kids. One kid was in here was mad, angry as hell. The other kid in here was happy, right? And so they walked in, one kid, room full of shit. Why are you mad? Well, there's crap everywhere, right? Okay, understood. Other room, same thing. Kid says, there's shit everywhere, but there must be a pony, right? So it was just the perspective, right? Are you going through your current situation negative, or are you looking to what's out there, what's a possibility? Well, what if something's there, right? So I know it's a fun example, but it was good just to see your perspective and how you can look at a situation. But it was good. It just made me thinking some of the things Brad Lee and Gary Vee, they just have a positive outlook. No matter what, it's not all sunshine and rainbows out there, but as long as you know and have faith, you can move forward. It's really really helpful. So just wanted to share that and a little bit about what's your why. And I'll do a book review on Gary's Crush It and later on. But I just want to jump on here and share that and tell me what's your guys' whys. What's keeping you guys motivated or getting going, or what's stopping you from getting going. Just let me know. Have a good one, guys. Have a great week.